Just finished watching the fight with AB and J.Vargas, and my come away with this fight. To me, it could have been a fight that could have went either way. That's my opinion. So therefore, I saw the fight more or less a draw. If I had to give a slight edge to anyone, would have been AB. But then again, it depends on how you look at it. When it comes to the cleaner, obviously the cleaner punches, the more effective punches, I thought that belonged to Adrian Broner. It seemed like he was more efficient in connecting punches. I don't know if he landed the overall punches. The punch stats look like they favor Vargas, but that can be these punch stats numbers could be, or there could be a mistake in it. Is what I'm trying to say. It's not a perfect system, but my fight was that it could have gone either way. I was when the fight was taking place. I was for the most part I was on a live stream on BDA live stream, and I was listening to the guys and what their take was on the fight, and it seemed like they had Adrian Broner winning the fight. Competitive, close, but they had Adrian Broner winning the fight, and I could see what they're talking about. I thought that AB, if I had to pick a winner, more than likely would have gone to him. But I don't have a problem with the draw. Well, I don't have a problem with someone saying they thought Vargas won. Again, AB can be outworked in fights, even when he is landing the more clean and effective punches, which I thought was the case in this fight. Not by a whole lot, but I thought it was for that. I thought it was when it came to clean and effective punches. I thought that clearly, but in a close fashion, belonged to him in this fight. So, what do I take from this fight being called a draw? I know there's some controversy in this. Controversy going into this fight with his whole outrage towards Leonard Ellaby, where I thought he was behaving in a very immature fashion, regardless if he really felt that they're trying to set him up to lose. I'm not saying that's the case. It could be, but it's something you should be professional about and go out there and try to give your best performance and come in your best shape. And this weight class, it's like he's coming up with his own weight class with this 144 pounds. More than likely benefits him over a guy like J.C. Vargas. Not making excuses for Vargas, because I thought Vargas going into this fight should win. But at any rate, I thought that it maybe played a bit of a factor. Vargas is he's a big dude. He's a bigger guy than AB. At least it appears to be. I thought the way he behaved after the fight was childish. Some of the insults, him going back and forth with Vargas, something that he started, some of the things that he had to say was like real stupid. I think he even made a reference towards Martin Luther King. Maybe he meant to throw in Rodney King when he referenced to a beating that he took. Either way, it was childish and it was stupid on his part. But that's who he is. He doesn't care, and I guess that's what sells. And he stays in the game. What's next for Vargas? Obviously, maybe he gets a rematch with Adrian Broner, and he keeps himself in the game for future big fights. I can still see him as a problem for a lot of the top guys, but obviously beatable. Not the best out of the bunch. For Adrian Broner, more or less the same thing. You can see when he's focused, and he's prepared. He's in good shape to fight. He's always a good fight for anyone, and I think he would do the same thing for top guys, with the exception of maybe Earl Spence at that weight class, where he won't be able to drain a guy like Earl Spence. It's not going to happen. Or most of the top guys at welterweight. That's not going to happen. So I do see him coming out and losing him. But anyway, I'm not going to say it was a boring fight. I thought it was pretty entertaining at times. They went at it, at times making the fight exciting. I'm okay with the draw, a slight edge towards Adrian Broner. Yeah, that's my video. Let me know what you guys think. Peace.